you like that. Taking care of yourself is a love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the best thing for your body. Smoking and drinking will not help. Sniffing and drugs, you'll hurt yourself. You gotta remember to check your blood pressure. You gotta take good care of yourself.
Hello and welcome to a new edition of Health Matters. I'm your presenter for this edition. I have with me today Chevrolet Nisbet, who's our Senior Health Educator at Health Promotion Unit. I'm actually here in her office and we're going to talk about some fantastic things today, Chevrolet, because it's Caribbean Wellness Week, and Caribbean Wellness Week is observed annually on the 12th of September in the Caribbean. So we're getting very close to that time now. And obviously the general public are going to want to know what we're doing, you know, for this huge, massive event. So I'm going to kick off with welcoming you to your programme.
Thank you, Sheila.
It feels kind of weird being on the opposite side, right?
Yes.
But it's going to be a really fun-packed and fun-filled and lots of information today. So, Chevrolet, let's talk about Caribbean Virtual Week, because obviously it's going to be split into two sections this year, obviously because of COVID-19. So we're going to offer the virtual program, and then we're going to do the program where we actually have the participation of the general public. Right. So let's start with the first of the virtuals.
Okay, so for Caribbean Wellness Day, it's celebrated the second Saturday in September every year. So this year it's the 12th of September, that's the day. But usually Health Promotion Unit, we usually have a week of activities because right after the day, we have Wellness Week itself, right? But because of COVID-19, you know, what's been happening with COVID-19, so we are also trying to incorporate the protocols that are set because of that. And so we have a virtual week of activities, so persons who are not as comfortable going around crowds, and they're actually paying attention to the SRNOs.
Yes.
So they keep from crowds and stuff. So we have a virtual week of activities, and so from the 7th of September until the 11th, we have Mindful Monday. So Mindful Monday is a day we are encouraging mental wellness. So we want a person to relax their mind, indulge in some mental exercises, etc. And we will actually post on our Facebook and Instagram page. We will post some stress tips and mindful exercises that you can do, and that will be done for the whole day.
Great.
On the 8th of September, which is Tuesday, we have Tasty Tuesday, and this is when Chef Michael Henville, he will be preparing a healthy dish using the fruit and vegetable of the week for that week. And next week is going to be avocado will be the fruit of the week, and pumpkin will be the vegetable of the week. So he's going to prepare a dish. He's either going to do one dish that incorporates both, or he might do two dishes with the two separate ones.
Okay, great.
Right? And of course that video will be on Facebook so persons can follow along, and of course we will drop the recipe so they can actually try the recipe.
Right.
And it's going to be healthy, of course.
That's the whole idea.
Right. So on Water Wednesday will be the following day. Water Wednesday is actually a day that we, of course, you know, we've done this in the schools,
of
right?
Course, yes,
partnering with the education department. And so Water Wednesday, we're encouraging individuals to drink as much water as you can, and that if you can eliminate drinking sugary beverages or juices, drink water. And what we want you to do to show us that you actually partner with us, you take a picture of your water bottle or your canister or whatever, and you post it to our Facebook page, just like we do for Sneaker Day.
Yeah.
And you could do one of the empty bottle, the full bottle, or both, just so we know that you've been participating. The day after that is Testing Thursday. Of course, you know, we always encourage NCD screening. So when you go to the health center, whether or not you're diagnosed with an NCD, and you just get tested for your blood sugar or your blood pressure.
Right.
And so these are the two tests that the health centers are going to be doing on that day, blood sugar and blood pressure. And we're asking individuals who are especially interested in doing the sugar that they do not eat before. They don't eat breakfast or lunch because we want it to be fasting, so you get the
correct
true
reading.
correct reading, right?
Yes.
And remember, it's important to know your numbers.
Absolutely.
Right? Even younger persons, it's important to know your numbers, because sometimes because of your lifestyle, you might have an NCD or you might be pre-diabetic or pre-hypertensive, and you might not know, and a test might tell you that. So you could control it. And then we have Fitness Friday. Fitness Friday ties into HPU&U, where we, the staff of the Health Promotion Unit, we will be exercising together as a team, and we will be going live on Facebook, and we will be, so persons could exercise with us virtually. And we're gonna have various coaches from around the island. So David Walwyn would be one. Then we have Adelvin Phillip, Joel Paxton. I think he's gonna partner with someone from Buzz Gym.
Oh, okay.
And who's our other person? And then we have Dwayne Hendrickson.
They're all males.
Yes.
What happened to the female trainers?
Well, I couldn't get any females on board, and the males were like, you know what, sure, no problem, right? And these guys are really fun. They're hype. They're gonna bring the energy. So I'm hoping a lot of people can tune in and actually exercise with us.
Awesome,
right?
awesome.
So that's our virtual week of activities.
Let me just come back to the beginning. You know, it says Mindful Monday, because this is virtual, and you know, there's many of us out working.
Right.
Would we be able to access that information through work? Maybe
Yes.
through the computers? Just because I don't want people to think, oh, it's just for people who are at home.
No.
For
So,
anybody who's working, they
right,
can
you could
access this.
yes,
Right.
You can always access it on both of our pages. So for Facebook, it's Nevis HPU, and on Instagram it's hpu.nevis.
Okay,
right?
great.
And then we will be posting these from in the morning. And so at any time throughout the day, you can tune into our Facebook page and you will see the exercises that we have. I think there's a video and there's some tips, and then of course there's some words of encouragement.
Excellent,
Right.
excellent. So it's open to everybody. We don't want to miss anyone on the island, right?
Good.
Fantastic. I'm really interested in the Tasty Tuesday.
Because you know Chef Henville.
Oh, Chef
brings it.
Henville just brings it every
Yeah.
single time, doesn't he? And I think he's probably preparing right now what he's going to
Yes.
be preparing for everybody online.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I know, because I spoke to him yesterday, and he was already playing around with different recipes. And he said that he's like, okay, we have to go shopping for this and this. And then we were thinking of one fruit, and then he was like, no, let's change it to this fruit because I think of a better recipe for this fruit, you know. And of course, it's fruits that are in season and local fruits, so we
And
try
that's
to
the best
keep
way
it
to
local
do
as
it,
possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cost
Right,
effective.
and cost effective.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so that's the virtual package, and it sounds absolutely thorough. I'm dreading Friday because that's where I have to now try
And it's every Friday in September.
Yeah,
from
the 4th,
4:30.
yes,
From
yes,
4:30. So the 4th, and then we have the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th of September. Every Friday at 4:30. And then no person's like to Tuesday, Friday, and say, okay, I'm done. From 3:30, I'm free for the weekend, but just do a little exercise
do a
just
little
for
bit with us.
September.
Support us if you're not going to support anybody else. And 4 weeks in a row. So you see how I look now? I'll be
Smaller.
like this, she says, but I'm not that confident. But anyway, we're going to try it.
Right.
And it's going to be great fun, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So that's the virtual package. And people who are watching this program, and if they don't remember any of this, they can now go onto the Facebook page and get the full detail
Right.
rundown, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So we're going to swiftly move on to the other program, half of the program, where we actually ask the general public to basically take part.
Yes.
And that's all the live stuff, right?
Right.
So let's go.
Okay, so the first one we have is Sneaker Day. So Sneaker Day is going to be on the 11th of September, which is next week, Friday. And so we're asking individuals to just wear your sneakers to work. They should encourage you to be a little bit more fit that day, do a little bit more walking, get in your steps, right? And also we have Sneaker Day health stations where we're encouraging most of the or all of the businesses. You could do a little health station in your and it could be for the customers as well as staff, or some person just do it for the customers, show them appreciation.
Yes.
So we're encouraging the health stations should be healthy snacks and bottled water.
Okay.
And so the reason why and then at the top of our flyer you would see pre-packaged, right?
Yes.
Because of COVID-19, you want stuff that persons can grab and go as opposed to having someone share it or it being open, right?
Yes.
And so we encouraging that they could do it from a specific time if they want. Like I remember last year some of the banks had it from like 9 to 12. Some persons had it all day. Depends on what they can afford or what they want to do or how the business is set up. Like you're okay with persons doing that. So that's Sneaker Day and Sneaker Day health stations.
Are we asking persons to take photographs and send
Yes,
them to
for Sneaker Day. Yes, for Sneaker Day, as usual, you take a picture and you post it to our Facebook page, and of course, we're giving out prizes like last year.
Okay,
but
great.
because of COVID-19, we are not asking individuals to come to our office this time. Just
We'll
take
make
your
contact
pictures,
then.
and then we'll make contact accordingly.
Okay, great,
Right.
great. Now, there's a new thing on the list that we've never done before, and I'm really intrigued to know how that's going to work out. It's called Let Us Tip You.
Yes.
Now, in my head, I'm thinking, I'll tip you $5. I'll tip you $10, so you're going to tip me $50. It's not anything like that, is it?
No.
Really? Okay, so give me the full rundown.
Okay, so Let Us Tip You is our activity. It's a new activity. So it's going to be a cue card. I thought I had a cue card here. Anyway, it's going to be a cue card, right? And the front of the card is going to have tips.
Right.
So the tips are going to be stuff like, you should eat 5 servings of vegetables every day. You should exercise for at least 30 minutes a day every week, every day in the week, right? And on the back of the card, we have a checklist for you to say, okay, on Monday, I actually did eat 5 servings of vegetables, right? And so we have various businesses in town and a little out of town will have a high traffic of persons, and you can go and collect your card from them, or whether you're waiting in line or if you take it home, you fill it out to the back, and then you can come back and just drop it back in a box, and then you take a new one, because for the month of September, every Friday we're going to replenish each box with new cards with different tips and different advice.
Fantastic.
And you could just collect one every time,
right,
and then bring it back.
So so if I say, for example, it was Best Buy, and I picked up a card from Best Buy, in terms of returning it, do I have to return it to the same store, or do I go to another venue where?
That's a good question.
Right.
So I'm gonna list the businesses that we have the tip card, where we have the boxes, right? So if I pick up the card from Best Buy and I fill it out on the weekend, and I happen to be at Republic Bank in line on Tuesday, and I see the box and I say, oh, I have my card. You can actually drop it in the box at Republic Bank.
Awesome.
So once you see whatever outlet we have, you can collect your card there and drop it at any of the outlets, and it doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
Right?
Fantastic.
And the good thing about the cards are it doesn't have a name. We're just asking for your age. You could put your age group if you'd like, and what your sex is, male or female. So there's no name on it. So it's okay for you to be like, I did not eat vegetables today. Right? We just want to know. We just want some feedback from the general public, so we could know. Right?
I think it's a great way for collecting stats as well, so we kind of know which direction Nevis is going in terms of educating young people and adults alike, because we are educating young people, but sometimes the adults forget that they need to be doing similar stuff like the kids, right? Practicing eating safely and the amounts, etc. So that sounds absolutely wonderful. Is this something that you think we'll keep doing throughout the year, or carry into next year?
Yes, I want to, because I think it's good, and we're really hoping that it picks up speed, so persons could be like, okay, I'm really looking forward to the cards, and that was a good idea.
Because it's a great way for self-monitoring as well, right? You keep it in check with yourself as well.
Right.
Because sometimes people don't know what they eat in the day. They just eat. But at least if you know you had 5 bits of fruit, I'm on my way to getting healthy. Right. It's a good start, right?
Yes.
So it's very good. Okay, so that's fantastic. I like that. Let's tip you. It's not about sharing money, by the way. It's about sharing information about how your health being. Yeah. Right. Okay, so there's HP and you.
HPU and you.
Yeah, what's that about?
So that ties into Fitness Friday.
Okay.
Where we're going to be exercising virtually. We're going to be exercising together as a team, but it goes live on Facebook every Friday at 4:30, so individuals can tune in with us and exercise with us.
Yeah, sounds
so
great.
Wherever they are, whatever. Right?
So you're on the boat and you're streaming it live, exercise on the boat.
Right.
Right? Anywhere, as long as you're comfortable, just do it.
Right.
It's all about getting fit and getting ready and getting...
Yeah.
Okay, so the big one, Caribbean Wellness.
Yeah. So every year we do this, so this usually has a good turnout because individuals are basically looking forward to it. So on the 12th of September, which is the actual Caribbean Wellness Day, we're gonna have a walk, and we're gonna follow the same route as last year. So from 6 a.m., the entrance of Yachtsman Grill, we're gonna do our warm-up exercises, and led by Mr. Macefield Nisbet as usual. And we leave from Yachtsman's Grill entrance, we go along the Island Main Road through Charlestown, and we end up at the Villa. And of course, Mr. Nisbet, he's gonna do a warm-down session with us, a little bit of exercises, and then we will have our usual short prize-giving ceremony. So there's the change that we have this year. We're encouraging persons to design your own T-shirt. So you could design your own T-shirt, or you can wear a T-shirt that's related to health. So for example, if you took part in a renal society walk, or a breast cancer walk, or kidney cancer walk, right? a not kidney cancer, prostate cancer walk or whatever, and you have the t-shirt still, you can wear that t-shirt to the walk.
Right.
Or if you have your old Caribbean Wellness Day t-shirts from years before, because I think mostly all the years that we've had a t-shirt except this year.
Yes, that's true.
And so we're giving a prize to the person with the oldest Caribbean Wellness Day t-shirt.
Even if it's moth ridden.
Or even if it has
and paint.
a small little hole here, you can still wear it because you're just walking, right?
I won't do it. Embarrassing.
So that person would get a nice prize. And so we just wanted to make it a little fun this year, a little different. And we're encouraging individuals to please walk with your water.
Yes.
Walk with your own water.
Very important.
And also, and then at the end of it all, we might have some fruits as a little, you know, trinket.
Oh,
yes, so
brilliant.
That's what
this
we're
sounds
doing for
really
the
good.
walk.
Do you know, it's interesting. I'm going to say this. COVID-19 in some ways has been very disappointing for lots of us. It's kind of, you know, made us just sit back and be slumped and just no energy. But you know, out of all of that, some exciting ideas have come to surface, right?
I agree.
And I think like like for example, Let Us Tip You, that came out of COVID-19. So don't be too hard on yourselves, people. There's a lot of great things still happening, and we're here to try and boost you all and get you up and running again. So Is there anything else you want to add to?
No, I'm as usual, I want to thank the general public because we do have some persons that every year they look forward to Caribbean Wellness Day and they support any activity that we have. And so we're grateful for those persons because usually they bring another person with them and it's enjoyable. And I want to tell persons, ensure that you come to the walk. It might seem long, Yachtsman go to the villa, but it's going to be early in the morning where it's cool.
True.
It's going to be a lot of persons, so it's going to be fun and by the time you know it, by the time you
You're
blink your
there
eyes, you're in town.
Yeah, and when
right?
you're talking like me, you
Right.
get there quicker.
Right?
I
And you
find
don't
that.
even realize how tired you were.
You don't.
And then what we really hope, because a lot of the reasons we put on the physical part of it is to get people moving. Because remember, NCDs, right? One of the preventative methods is to be active.
Yeah.
Be active, eat healthy, drink your water, make sure you get your checkups, right? And so what we usually do when the health educator, when we put certain activities together, the aim is to get people to start. Because if you're not usually active, right? And your friend encouraged you to go on the walk. You went on the walk and you said to yourself, I could actually do this every morning.
Yeah.
And right there, one person is actually encouraged to start being active. And right from that person continues and you realize the benefits of it.
That's true.
Right?
And sometimes we don't even know we're doing that for other people, right?
Yeah.
So that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Are there any sponsors you want to thank?
Yes, there are a few persons I would love to thank. I would like to thank our sponsors, National Bank and Flow, because they usually onboard with us every year, especially in giving prizes and support for Sneaker Day, Caribbean Wellness Walk, and the Sneaker Day Health Station.
Yeah.
They have been with us for a while, and we're thankful to them. Even in this time, COVID-19, they're still willing to give, and that's really appreciated. I would also like to thank the Fit Wellness Center, who's enabling us to use their facilities to do our HPU and our Fitness Fridays. We would like to thank Mr. David Walwyn and his team for that. Also, I would like to thank the Ministry of Health and the Health Promotion Unit, all of us who have been so busy this week and the past few weeks doing everything. And I especially want to give a shout out to the guys, the coaches who are going to be guiding us and leading us for the Fit Wellness, for the HPUNU. So these are in the persons of David Walwyn, Dwayne Hendrickson, Adelvin Phillip, and Sean Day. And Mr. Joel Paxson, and as well as Mr. Macefield Nisbet, who is with us religiously every year doing the warm-up and warm-down. He's very encouraging. All of these guys are actually really encouraging, and it's going to be a good September. Also, so remember, I promised you I'm going to list the business places that are going to take part in Let Us Tip You. And these individuals, I want to also thank these businesses for being on board and allowing us to use them as outlets for our cards. So we have Food Center, Rams, Best Buy, both Best Buys, Value Mart, the Alexandra Hospital. So the tip box is going to be placed at the lab as well as the outpatients department.
Oh, okay.
Right?
2 areas. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
The drugstore, Evelyn's Drugstore, CDS, the post office in Charlestown, National Bank, Bank of Nevis, Republic Bank, and Development Bank.
Awesome.
So these are all our outlets. We're also going to post our outlets to Facebook and Instagram, so you know that these are the outlets that we're going to be using to drop off the cards, as well as you can collect your card from here. And I would like to thank these businesses publicly for allowing us to partner with them as usual. They usually work well with us for these
that's
things.
one of the good things about partnerships.
Right.
They're very up for, and I'm wondering if it's because it's health related.
Yeah, it's
because
that.
it's everybody's business, right? So keep it up. We'll be coming to you next year again, so keep it up.
Yes.
Okay, so Chevrolet, thank you so much for taking time out in our office space to talk about Caribbean Wellness Week, and I wish the Health Promotion Union, the Ministry of Health, every success. I think it's going to be a big year this year because I think people are desperate to get out now.
Right.
So I wish you every success.
Thank you.
Thank you. So before we finish, we've got the fruit of the week.
Yes.
And it's avocado. Interestingly enough, avocado is September month, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it ties in perfectly.
Probably.
And I've seen the trees and they're looking beautiful. So get yourself out there. It's got a good source of fibre, and it's got lots of omega-3 fats, which is the good fats. Correct?
Yes.
The good fats. So remember September, remember avocado. Okay, well, we've come to the end of the programme, and it's been really nice stepping in for you.
No problem.
And,
thank you so
yeah,
much.
and I can't wait to see you in the next programme presenting. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from Chevrolet.
Thank you.
Who's gonna love you like that? Taking care of yourself is a love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the best thing for your body. Smoking and drinking will not help. Sniffing and drugs, you'll hurt yourself. You gotta remember to check your blood pressure. You gotta take good care of yourself. Nothing